Imagine waking up to a quiet morning in Washington, D.C. The sky is calm, the streets are empty, and most people are still asleep. But halfway across the world, it's 2:47 in the morning over the mountains of Iran. At 42,000 feet, inside a cockpit barely larger than a walk-in closet, two pilots sit in complete darkness. No chatter, no unnecessary movement. They are flying one of the most advanced aircraft ever built, a B-2 Spirit stealth bomber, 150 tons of flying technology worth more than $2 billion. And tonight, they are flying straight into one of the most heavily defended airspaces on Earth. Their mission is simple in theory, but brutally difficult in execution. Destroy a network of deeply buried ballistic missile caves before those missiles can be launched. The Iranians believe these facilities are untouchable. Thousands of feet of solid granite cover the complexes, and inside the mountains are multi-level tunnels, reinforced chambers, and vertical launch shafts that allow missiles to fire straight up without ever exposing the launchers outside. Dropping a bomb on a flat target is one thing, but putting a warhead down a narrow shaft on the side of a mountain, at night and from miles away, is something else entirely. Tonight, B-2 bombers are attempting exactly that. Their call signs are Pro 41, Pro 42, Pro 43, and Pro 44. They enter Iranian airspace from 3 different directions, carefully timed so their strikes land within minutes of each other. Inside the cockpit, the mission commanders monitor a digital map where 2 blue triangles move northeast while 2 more slide in from the south. The targets include 8 cave entrances and 6 launch shafts per complex, and every bomb must hit exactly the right place. To do that, the bomber crews are solving a brutal equation in real time: speed, altitude, wind direction, terrain elevation, and weapon glide paths. One mistake could cause a 2,000-pound bomb to miss the entrance by just a few meters, and the entire strike could fail. But right in the middle of this delicate calculation, the radios crackle. 2 Iranian MiG-29 fighters have just scrambled from Tabriz Air Base, only 15 miles from the first target. Inside the B-2 cockpit, nobody speaks. In a stealth bomber, radio transmissions can give away your position. Silence is survival. And the truth is that a B-2 caught in a dogfight is almost helpless. It carries no air-to-air weapons, no missiles, and no guns. Its entire defense is built on one idea: don't be seen. Radar has a hard time detecting the B-2's shape, but the MiG-29 has something else: an infrared search and track system. Instead of radar, it hunts heat. And 4 jet engines pushing a massive aircraft through thin air produce plenty of it. If those MiGs get within 30 miles, they might see the bombers. That's why the B-2s didn't come alone. 2 F-22 Raptors are already moving to intercept, call signs Viper 1 and Viper 2. They push their throttles forward and turn toward the incoming fighters. From 60 miles away, Viper 1's radar quietly locks onto both MiGs. The Iranian pilots have no idea they've already been found. Inside the bombers, the mission countdown continues. 12 minutes to weapon release. If the MiGs reach visual range before the bombs drop, the mission could collapse. At 50 miles out, the Raptor pilot makes a decision and switches his radar to active mode. Instantly, warning alarms light up inside the Iranian cockpits, and the MiG pilots know they've been detected. The lead MiG reacts quickly, diving toward the mountains and dragging the Raptors into a maze of valleys where radar signals bounce wildly off the terrain. This is exactly the kind of fight stealth pilots hate. In open sky, the Raptors could eliminate the threat in seconds. But down in the mountains, targets disappear and reappear between ridgelines while the clock keeps ticking. Viper 2 suddenly spots a burst of heat from a MiG engine exiting a canyon turn 15 miles away. The Raptor rolls into position and launches an AIM-120 missile. The weapon ignites and accelerates past Mach 4, but the MiG pilot reacts instantly, diving deeper into the canyon. The missile loses lock in the terrain clutter and moments later slams into the mountainside. 6 minutes to bomb release. Inside the B-2 cockpit, the pilots haven't touched the controls in several minutes as the autopilot holds the aircraft perfectly steady. Altitude exact, speed exact, heading exact. The tension in the cockpit is very human now. 4 minutes. 3 minutes. The mission commander speaks quietly: bay doors in 90 seconds. This is the most dangerous moment of the entire mission. When the bomb bay doors open, the stealth profile of the aircraft temporarily increases, and for 10 seconds the invisible bomber becomes easier to detect. 30 seconds. 20. The Raptors report the MiGs fading away behind the mountains and outside interception range. The bombers are clear. The bomb bay doors open and inside the aircraft, massive rotary launchers begin to spin. One by one the bombs fall into the darkness below. 16 2,000-pound bunkerbuster bombs glide toward the mountain complex, each weapon constantly adjusting its course toward precise coordinates programmed moments earlier. Seconds later, hardened steel penetrators slam into reinforced entrances and launch shafts. The mountain face collapses as hundreds of tons of rock cascade downward, sealing the missile caves forever. Pro 41 and Pro 44 turn west. But the night isn't over. 600 miles to the south, Pro 42 is flying into a completely different problem. Hidden in the mountains below, an Iranian surface-to-air missile battery suddenly activates its radar. For hours it has been waiting silently for exactly this kind of target, and now the radar locks onto the bomber. But the moment it transmits, another aircraft detects it. An EA-18G Growler electronic warfare jet immediately floods the radar frequency with powerful jamming signals. On the operator's screen, the clean tracking picture dissolves into static. At the same time, another stealth aircraft, an F-35, passes the exact location of the radar through a secure data link. The Growler launches a high-speed anti-radiation missile that races toward the radar site. The Iranian crew has 1 minute to survive, but 60 seconds is still long enough to fire a missile. Then the situation becomes even more complicated. An airborne warning aircraft reports that 4 Iranian ballistic missile launchers have just rolled out of a nearby cave complex, and Israeli F-35 fighters have entered the area to destroy them. Now 3 different stealth aircraft, American bombers, Israeli fighters and supporting aircraft, are converging on the same airspace. The B-2 mission commander quickly reprograms several bombs, shifting the strike area to avoid the incoming Israeli jets. Below them, the Israeli fighters release small precision glide bombs. One hits the lead launcher truck and the missile's fuel tank ruptures, erupting into a massive fireball. Seconds later, the anti-radiation missile reaches the Iranian radar site. Even though the radar was switched off moments earlier, the missile remembers exactly where the signal came from. The warhead detonates, and the radar site disappears in a cloud of smoke and debris. With the air defenses gone, Pro 42 opens its bomb bay doors and 16 bunkerbuster bombs fall toward the Isfahan complex. Moments later, the underground facility collapses under thousands of tons of rock. The final bomber, Pro 43, faces the most dangerous situation of all. Its target isn't hiding, it's actively launching missiles. Ballistic rockets are firing out of vertical shafts toward American bases across the Gulf while Patriot and THAAD defenses attempt to intercept them. Every minute the launch site survives means more missiles in the air. Inside the B-2 cockpit, the mission commander studies the timing of the launches and realizes he can use the enemy's own launch schedule against them. He waits, calculates, and releases the bombs at the exact moment a launch bay is empty and being reloaded. The bunkerbuster warheads plunge straight through the open hatch, destroying the loading system and collapsing the chamber. The remaining bombs walk across the ventilation shafts and entrances. Within minutes, the entire mountain complex goes silent. In less than 1 hour, 4 stealth bombers, supported by fighters, electronic warfare aircraft, and a global network of sensors, have dismantled one of the most heavily protected missile systems in the region. Deep underground fortresses are reduced to sealed tombs of granite. By sunrise, the aircraft are already hundreds of miles away. The mountains remain, but the missile threat inside them is gone.